Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion on Nyxus Gaming. In the last episode we traveled all the way down the Blue Road to Cheydinhal here after doing something, I think in Bruma, I can't remember exactly what. But we're here now in Cheydinhal, so let's get to exploring. There are quite a few quests here and one of them's going to involve us going back to Chorrol too. I'm thinking I might start with that one. Let's wait till daytime here. That way everyone is out and moving about. Alright, and there we go. So the quest I'm talking about is Separated at Birth. I was told by a resident that there is in fact a Germain in town. I should go find this Gilbert and uncover his relation to Reynald. So we're just going to be exploring the city until we find this guy, pretty much. Hitting all the important points like the Newlands Lodge here. Just learning more about it.
Greetings, Imperial.
Who am I talking to here? You?
I'm Magnok Rokoblug, the riverside groundskeeper. Rognesh, my wife, is the cook at the big house.
Don't think you're who I'm talking to. Ah, you, obviously.
Welcome to Newlands Lodge, the best place to drink in Cheydinhal. Not counting the chapel. I'm Duvera Romulan. This is a dark elf bar. Cursing, spitting, and screaming? No problem. Fighting is fine with me, too, only the guard objects. And they'll fine you or lock you up. Not my call.
Oh, well that sounds fun. Tell me about Cheydinhal.
Here you have your chapel-going Imperials and your chapel-dodging dark elves, and never the twain shall meet. The Imperials have the gold, houses, and top spots. Dark elves like me left Morrowind and the whole priest-ridden tribunal nightmare. And we take the whole patriotic Imperial mission attitude with a dose of salt.
Alright, so it seems this town is a big mix of Dark Elves and Imperials. What can she tell us rumor-wise?
Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
Ah, nothing we don't know already.
What can I interest you in?
She's gonna buy and sell the same old stuff that all the innkeepers buy and sell. Just a bunch of food, wine, and potion stuff. So nothing new there.
Today, friend?
How
do you do?
Well met.
Good morning.
What's new with you?
I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago.
One of those guys sounded like an Imperial, and I thought it might have been Gilbert. So I was a little confused. We got another inn right across the way, though. The Cheydinhal Bridge Inn. Maybe we'll find him here. Or not.
Hello. Mariana and Sharia, hostess of Cheydinhal Bridge Inn. We provide beds and food to persons of quality in the Cheydinhal community.
Tell me about Cheydinhal.
The Count, Andel Indaris, is a Lalu parvenu, but his steward, Naspia Cosma, does her best to coach him on the finer points of Imperial etiquette. Our most celebrated citizen is Ryth Lathandis, the famous painter. Speak to his wife, and she might let you take a peek into his studio.
Alright, so that Ryth Lathandis guy, he's going to be important for another quest we do here. Probably next episode. But for now, let's continue on. We got Borbus Goods and Stores. Ah, you're Borba.
Borba Grauzgaj. We've got everything the adventurer needs. I'm an old adventurer myself, and I know what's wanted.
Alright, tell me about Cheydinhal from an orc's perspective.
I'm retired from adventuring, but you might try the old mine they call Rickety Mine, out east, along the Blue Road. Another possibility in that direction might be Kemen. It's an old Ayleid ruin. You might also look at Quickwater Cave to the north. I cleared it out, but I haven't been there in years. It might have new tenants.
Oh, there are always new tenants. She marked quite a few places on her map for us. That's nice.
That Rocknar seems a bit shady to me. He does a good job on the horses at the castle, though.
Alright, and again,
have a look at my wares.
She is a general
I'm sure
store.
There's something to suit you.
So she buys and sells just about anything. So let's see, I don't think we really have anything else to sell. We can go ahead and give these away. clear up our inventory a little. And that's about it.
Another satisfied customer.
Oh yeah, so satisfied. I gave you a
You
few
too.
free things. Alright, over here, we got Machna's Books. This sounds like maybe an Argonian place. Yep.
Books. I sell books. Go ahead. Look. Buy some. Imperials hate Dark Elves. Dark Elves hate Imperials. Imperials hate that a no-name Lalu trader got made into a count. Andel Indorus doesn't help his case by having a prat for a son and a wife that dies in very suspicious circumstances. Our Dark Elves left Morrowind to get away from the church and state, and they don't like it when Imperials get all holy and patriotic with them. Of course, local Dark Elves tend to be money-grubbing, alcoholic lowbrows with little education or culture. Since I read a lot and speak well and don't drink brandy from milk pails, I guess I qualify as an Imperial. But on the whole, I like Cheydinhal's Dark Elves better than I like the Imperials. So, go figure.
Alright. Books,
You've come
books
to the right place.
that we don't need and we can't sell.
Good day.
So it's interesting. Pretty much any any Elder Scrolls game you play, be it Skyrim or Oblivion, you're always going to have some kind of racism against Dark Elves. You can tell they're clearly looked down upon in this town, much like Windhelm in Skyrim. At least here they don't have their own quarter they're brushed into.
The March Rider sells and repairs weapons and armor. Can I help you? I'm Tertia Veducia.
Tertia Veducia.
Did you know you have the finest horses in Cyrodiil? Right here in town? Black Waterside Stables. The best thoroughbred blacks.
Alright, heard that from the stables.
I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion gates opening all across Cyrodiil. I hope it's just wild talk.
Oh, just wait until I finish this next main
Armor,
quest.
Weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
She's gonna sell the average blacksmith stuff, weapons, armors, repair hammers. Pretty easy. I'm sure she can also repair your stuff too. I wasn't paying attention to that. But let's just continue down this main road here, I guess. We got the Fighters Guild, the local Fighters Guild right here to the right. It's a very scenic city too. You got this whole garden area with a river running through it. Very nice to look at. Some resident houses. That's Lythandis, the painter there. We'll be seeing him next episode. Over here we got the Mages Guild right next to the Fighters Guild. And this just circles back to the main entrance over there. We got a statue of a mage, it looks like. Pretty cool.
Good to see you.
Still haven't seen, what's his face? Gilbert at all. This is the house that you can buy in Cheydinhal. Remember, you can buy a house in every town. This one looks pretty nice. It's probably going to be more expensive like the Skingrad one was. But we'll get to that when we get there. We got the Willow Bank. I'm not sure what that is because there aren't any banks in this game. Who are you? Are you a guard?
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
Ulrich Leyland. His name sounds familiar from something, but I can't remember what. Anyways, let's just continue on here across this little island over the scenic bridge. Got a homeless guy over here.
Flying in the sky, cliff racer fly so high, flying.
Well, that guy's just clearly flying on something, if you know what I mean. Wooden door to Riverview. I'm not sure what Riverview is either. I can't remember a lot of these places. Riverview and the Wooden Bank. I can't remember. But over here, we got more resident houses. We got the chapel right up here. Sorry, I got stuck on a rock there. This house is pretty important as well. Aldous Althrin's house. Let's ask the guard.
I'm sorry. No one except for Cheydinhal City Guard are allowed inside this home. Due to outstanding fines owed to the city, Aldous Althrin's property has been seized and is now sealed until further notice. good day.
So that house, like I said, is clearly important for some quest. I can't remember if it's a faction quest or what. But it's important for something, definitely. Can you tell it's been a while since I've played this part of the game? This house, I know exactly what this one is. Abandoned house. Come around back here. I didn't know it would be named that. That might have been a spoiler. Ignore the last 5 seconds if you don't want spoilers as to where a certain faction hides out at. Still just a bunch of resident houses. They got a graveyard here. We are at the east gate to Cheydinhal. I still haven't seen this Gilbert guy anywhere at all, and we're just about done exploring the city.
Greetings.
I mean, we can go up here and explore the castle, get an idea of how much the house costs. Maybe talk to the count. One thing I wanted to mention is the count's name is Indaris.
Hi there.
And that sounds like, it sounds familiar. It sounds like it's an important family from Morrowind. I just can't remember. I don't think they're one of the great houses of Morrowind. But I remember the name being important for something. But here we are in the Count Castle, sorry. Whew.
Yes.
You got Garrus Delirium and Count Andal Indaris.
I am Andal Indaris, Count Cheydinhal. There is no more generous or just ruler in Cyrodiil, if I say so myself.
Alright, well, what do you think about Chancellor Ocado?
The head of the Elder Council and a trusted servant of the Empire. No one is better suited to guide us through these troubled times.
And Cheydinhal?
Just look around. Is not Cheydinhal the model of civic rule? No, don't bow. I am just a humble servant of the people.
Any rumors?
I believe the rugged climate of Bruma suits Marina Carvane. She's tough and cold, but you always know what to expect from her.
And, how would one go about buying a house here?
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Oh, well,
I'm listening.
just give me a few minutes. Let's see, you like bottom. You like right, I guess? You like bottom and right. Let's do that.
Yes, don't try to manipulate.
Do this again.
That's pretty good. I don't, please. I'm sorry. Yes, not bad. No, not now. Not later.
Come on.
Not whatever you want. That's pretty. What nonsense.
Ooh, that one's good, but I'll take that first, actually.
Yeah, I get it. That
Is
works
70
for me.
enough?
Yes, in fact, I do have a home for sale. It's a fairly typical Cheydinhal home. It's in decent shape, although largely unfurnished.
He wants 15,000 gold for that house, which I don't think is as expensive as Skingrad.
Then you shouldn't have brought up the subject.
But it's still a little up there. We will leave it for later, though. Alright. So that's pretty much all the important points of this town here. I think it's time we go find Gilbert, however you pronounce it. Let's mark that as our main quest. And see where this takes us. Check the local map. He's inside the Newlands Lodge, which was the first place we visited. I guess we just missed him. You know, I mentioned I thought I heard an Imperial somewhere in there. But I looked around and didn't see him anywhere. Maybe I'm just stupid. That is likely the case in many things.
It's you. Hi.
Alright.
How goes it?
Where is
Hurry up.
Gilbert?
Changed my mind. What's going on with you?
I heard people saying they ran.
Oh, he's upstairs. There he is.
Is there something I can do for you?
Yeah. Do you know a Reynald, Germain?
He's alive? I was told that my mother and brother never survived. This is amazing. I'll need to go see him at once. You'll have to excuse me. I'd better leave right away. But please, come and see us in Chorrol. It would be wonderful for us both to be able to thank you for helping us find each other again.
Alright, so now he's gonna head to Chorrol.
This will be the happiest day of my life.
He's gonna head to Chorrol and be reunited with his brother. So let's fast travel all the way across the province here to the Chorrol South Gates. Appears he's not here yet. The quest marker is still pointing outside. So let's wait. Does it show where he's at? Oh yeah, he's still way over here on the Red Ring Road. So let's wait 4 hours. That should give him enough time to get over here. Not quite. He's almost here. He's almost here. 1 more hour ought to do it. And there he is. He is running straight over to his brother. Maybe. He's wibbling a little bit. Oh, they're both outside.
I've been reunited with my brother.
You haven't reunited yet. He's walking away from you, man. He doesn't want to see you. Can you guys, hurry this up? Please?
I can't stop to talk now.
He's right there, just to put a pep in your step. I don't want to follow these guys until they stop, so let me just wait 1 more hour. Reynald is at his home, and now Gilbert is running to the home. Why does he run faster than me? That's a little unfair. I'm the main character. I'm supposed to be the fast one. Alright, can I go in? Of course I can't even go in right now, because it's nighttime. By the time it's daytime, they're not going to be here. Okay, there we go. They've been reunited. I should speak to Gilbert, who seems to be more level-headed.
What? Oh, damn, not this again. Wake up! Wake up! You're not dreaming, Reynald. It's me, your brother, Gilbert. That can't be. I don't have a brother. I mean, I never knew my real family. Who did you say you were again? I am your twin brother. When we were very small, our farm was attacked by ogres. Our father and I escaped. We thought you and Mother had both been killed, if we had only known. All I know is that traveling merchants found me in the wilderness by the body of my mother. I was raised by the monks at Waynon Priory. My brother, it is wonderful to see you again. We will have much to talk about in the next days. I can't believe I've been reunited with my brother.
It's kind of hard to tell who is talking there, because they both have the same voice actor.
I can't thank you enough for helping to reunite me with Reynald. I never would have guessed he was still alive. We have much to discuss, but if you have time, I'd beg you to stay a moment longer and hear about our home, Weatherly.
Alright, well, tell me about Reynald first.
He's Reynald. I'm Gilbert.
Oh, okay, cool. Weatherly.
Weatherly was our family's home for generations. Our parents fled it when ogres attacked. They became separated. My father carried me to safety. He later returned and believed Reynald and my mother had perished. Since ogres are cannibals, he didn't expect to find their bodies. Thankfully, however, it seems that my mother managed to carry Reynald to safety. While my mother didn't survive, Reynald did, and for that I'm grateful. But we both want more. We want our home back. We're not fighters. You appear to have more skill than either of us. Would you go to Weatherly and see if it's still inhabited by ogres?
Yeah, sure. I will help you reclaim Weatherly.
Thank you. Now, we're not quite sure where the estate is located. We'll offer up what we know, however. We believe it's somewhere south of Chorrol, but north of Fort Kamala. It may be difficult to find. Since no one's lived there for many years, it may be quite overgrown by now. If you find it, let us know. We'll be waiting anxiously.
Alright.
I wish my father had given me a better description of its location, but for some reason all he told me was south of Chorrol, north of Fort Kamala. Be careful. I don't know what dangers may lurk in the Great Forest.
So that, I believe, completed the Separated at Birth quest and led into this Legacy Lost one. Now, we're supposed to go south of Chorrol, but north of Fort Kamala. I think Fort Kamala was like right around here. We saw it when we were going to Hack Dirt. There's no location on our map, though. But it looks like we can ask around town and see if anyone can help. I might try talking to Reynald over here too, if he's sober enough.
Gilbert should be able to help you with anything you need. For now, I'm going to celebrate.
Alright, he is obviously no help. While we're here though, I mean, we're visiting this store all the time. Let's see if Darma and Cheydinhal can tell us anything.
I hope I can help.
Yeah, what do you know about Weatherly?
Yes, I have heard of the place, but I'm not sure where it is. I think your best bet would be to speak to Sabine Law at the Fighters Guild. She's explored the backcountry outside of Chorrol quite a bit.
Okay, so
Bye.
she couldn't tell us where it was, but she pointed us to someone who knows where it is, so let's head on over to the Fighters Guild. We haven't seen the inside of the Fighters Guild yet. I've been avoiding all the factions. My main goal with this game right now is to get through the main quest and any side quests I see, so...
I think I'll avoid that road.
yeah, that's my reasoning for not going into this Fighters Guild yet. We're looking for Sabine Law.
Greetings to you.
There you are.
We're looking for recruits. Interested?
No. I'm looking for Weatherly, but first, tell me this other stuff, I guess.
You need a place to sleep in Chorrol.
I have a house here.
Well, why don't you just join the Fighters Guild or,
Or my-
Mages Guild?
Or my house next
Sleep
door.
for free around Cyrodiil.
I can sleep for free at my house.
If you're looking to join up, you should speak with Velena Donton in Chorrol, Azan in Anvil, or Burzgrocash in Cheydinhal.
Alright, rumors.
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city?
Sure did. Now, tell me where Weatherly is.
Let me see. Oh, yes, I remember. I think it's directly south of Chorrol. Place was overrun with ogres, though. Nasty brutes. Here, let me show you where it is on your map.
Alright, we now have a location
Okay.
marker for Weatherly. Let's check it out. It is... ooh, it's a little bit further than Hackdirt, but that's fine. Gives us a fast travel point. Now, I don't think anyone in Hackdirt is hostile to us. That is wrong. Okay.
Am I supposed to be...
It's just a bunch of Hackdirt brethren, I guess. None of the named NPCs are hostile against us, I should have said. If you remember, this was, is there a fourth body here? There we go. If you remember, this was where we helped free Darma from. She came to this town and got captured here. So some of the people in this little cult town don't really like us. But no big deal. The rest of the town is fine with us. So Weatherly should be right over here. It's already marked on our compass there. It's moving around, so we're close. Just gotta worry about some ogres around here, I guess. Let's go ahead and pull out our sword. I don't see any ogres immediately outside. Oh, there's one. There's two. Alright. Come here. You first. Oh, there's another one behind him over there. Can you stop with the staggering and just... It's a little ridiculous. A little ridiculous. Alright, I guess you next. You look a little small. There we go. That one was easy. Now move over to you. Alright. Any others? There might be one around the back side of the house. It's overrun with ogres. I should report the information to Gilbert. The ogres have been defeated. Okay. So the ogres are all dead. Let's check inside real quick before we head back. And this place is a little bit of a wreck, but what would you expect by a place inhabited by ogres for years? Got a bone, just random bones all over the place. Skeleton, I get the feeling that might be from... Oh no, there's multiple. Never mind. There's multiple. So, if one of those skeletons is their mother, then I don't know what the other one is. No, the mother was found on the road, dead. The father, we don't know what happened to the father. But I mean, either way, we cleared the place of ogres pretty easily. Let's head back
Anytime now.
and tell the Germains. Hop on over here. That's Reynald. We need to talk to Gilbert.
Is it safe for us to return to Weatherly yet?
Yes, sir. The ogres are gone. It is safe.
Wonderful. Weatherly is ours. Are you ready to take us there now?
Oh, I have to escort you there? Let's go, I guess.
Right. We're off.
Can I just fast travel there? I hope I can just fast travel there and you guys will follow. And we're here. They've returned safely. The magic of fast travel. I talk to you again?
Thanks so much for getting us here safely. I'm afraid we aren't very wealthy, but here is all I can offer you at this time. Please, visit us again soon.
Weatherly.
You are welcome here anytime, my friend.
Alright, so they're both here at home.
It's good to stand at Weatherly again.
Now I'm going to pause here because there is a third quest to do with them, and I'm not sure how to activate it.
So good to be back home.
Alright, so I'm back. In order to initiate the next part of the quest, we need to be in Chorrol, and we need 2 days to pass. So let's fast travel back and wait 2 24-hour segments here. This is nice though. We're going back and we're cleaning up some quests that we didn't quite get to. Gives me less to worry about, and then next time we can actually really get started in Cheydinhal. Cheydinhal has some pretty cool quests in it too, namely the painter one, the one with Lathandis, I think his name is. He has a pretty cool quest. I always remember the Mages Guild quest from Cheydinhal. I don't know, I just really like it. Although we won't do that for a while. We aren't part of the Mages Guild, so... But anyways, lots of cool stuff to do in Cheydinhal. This should be almost done, and we should be contacted by someone who will give us the next quest.
Greetings, Imperial.
Maybe.
Whoever thought of joining the Fighters Guild?
I've never really thought about it. I've heard the
Star Maw there.
but that's a bit too much risk. Be seeing you.
I'm not getting the contact. Maybe if I leave and come back in. I don't know the name of the guy who's supposed to talk to me either. That's a little bit of a problem.
Spare a coin
I want to say it's someone from the chapel.
beggar. I'm only asking for
So if we head in here, maybe we'll get it.
Well met.
No, still nothing. I mean, 2 days have definitely passed. Should I wait just a little bit longer? Not 24 hours longer, but maybe 6 more? Oh. There we go.
I may have a bit of a proposition for you involving the Germain family you so recently assisted.
Tell me about rumors first.
Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
It's always the same. Weatherly?
So, the brothers have once again reclaimed Weatherly, eh? Good for them.
And the Germain family.
It was kind of you to escort the Germains back to Weatherly. However, the original owner of Weatherly left them an even greater legacy. In fact, there's quite a bit more to their family history than meets the eye. Want to hear about it?
Sure, I'll listen.
Excellent. Curiosity should never be denied, is it not so? And who knows, my story may prove profitable to both of us once it has come to its end. My tale actually begins with the father, Albert Germain. He was once in my employ, or should I say, the employ of my organization. He was very good at obtaining things that people did not want to part with. A professional thief, to put it bluntly. He was assigned to obtain a very valuable item for me. He succeeded, but decided to keep this item for himself. An unfortunate decision. He fled from Chorrol with his family, and was never heard from again. Only his small son, Reynald, was found, wandering alone in the wilderness. Naturally, my associates and I believed he had perished. The wilderness is, after all, a dangerous place. No place to take your family. Then, these many years later, voila! The brother reappears. It seems the rest of the family did not die in the wilderness after all.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Indeed. What is the point of my tale? Albert Germain builds Weatherly way out in the middle of nowhere. He was a thief, not a farmer. The only reason to establish such a place would be to stay out of the Chorrol Guard's sight. I believe that the item Albert stole, which rightly belongs to me, was hidden at the Weatherly settlement. Unfortunately, the notorious Red Guard Valley ogres ransacked the place and probably took all of the loot back with them. If you were to obtain this item somehow and bring it to me, I would pay you very well for it. I can get you started by telling you where the ogres live. The rest is up to you.
Alright, well, tell me more about Albert Germain.
There isn't much to tell you about Albert Germain. He was one of my best, then he got greedy. The rest is history.
And the Germain family?
Gilbert and Reynald know nothing of their father's past deeds. If you want to tell them about it, suit yourself.
And the stolen item?
I do not care to describe it. You will know it when you see it, I think. It is not something one of the ogres should have in his possession.
Okay, well, let's go to this Red Valley Ogre Cave, which is nearby Weatherly, thankfully. And let's try and find this stolen item. So we're learning more about this family. Apparently the father was a thief, and that's why he built this house here in the middle of nowhere, to be away from the Chorrol Guard, which makes sense. And this father, Euless, wants an item back that, I guess the father stole from him? Why do I have combat music? I hear a troll, there we go. Easy. The cave is right up ahead here, I believe. I think it's, those rocks down there. Maybe. I don't see any ogres outside and around it yet. Oh, there's... Are those goblins? Is this the right place? I thought I was going to an ogre cave. Okay. Okay, I guess we're going to a goblin cave instead. Interesting. You're gonna get a lot more potions then. This is definitely the right place though. Let's head on inside. So the main goal here is to find the Ogre Chieftain. And I'm not quite sure where in the cave he's gonna be. But if you can get the Chieftain, he's gonna have the item on him. And you can pretty much ignore all the other ogres in the cave. So let's, is there multiple levels to this? I think so. Let's check out this direction first. Hi there. Nice. It's almost not worth blocking with all the staggers I get, you know? But I'll just power through. Got another guy over here. Like that stagger. And one more guy over here. Two more. Hey buddy, hit me. More heavy armor is nice. Not taking too much damage here despite it all. Alright, let's head this direction next. There were a few other pathways that I didn't quite go into. They're in the little holes in the ground. Base ring of strength, some gold. More teeth. Yeah, I think this leads into one of the holes. I'm not sure. Comes back this way. Yeah, we are like right down here. Let's check our local map. Great Forest. It's telling us to go back out. And I don't know why. I don't see the chieftain anywhere though. I see a fire here, that looks promising. And a chest next to him. Oh, there we go. And we have the Honor Blade of Chorrol. So we have an option here. We can take it back to Father Euless and get a basic reward, or we can give it back to Castle Chorrol. Now, I will say afterwards we are going to talk to the Germain brothers one last time about what we did. And if you decide to give it back to Fathers, then they're not going to be too happy. They're going to absolutely refuse the idea that their father was a thief. If you give it back to the castle, they will accept that their father was a thief, and it'll be a happy ending. They'll decide to do anything they can to remedy the fact that their father stole this sword. So of course we're going to do the right thing. We're going to take it back to Castle Chorrol. So let's head on out here. We'll fast travel back. All the way back. And we need to see Laith Withrick, or whatever his name is. Something like that. He's just up ahead here.
Hi there.
It is Laith Wavrick. I was close.
Hello, I'm Laith Wavrick, the Chief Herald and Countess Velga's attendant. Welcome to Chorrol.
Alright, before I give him this sword, let's go through his other options.
Did you hear about Reynald Germain's long-lost twin brother returning to Chorrol? Now, I hear there's a stranger in town asking about them. A dark elf from back east, they say. I wonder what he wants.
Oh, I know what he wants, and I have it.
The Countess is in attendance. Proper etiquette is expected. Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
And the stolen item.
Many years ago, when the Count was still alive, a daring thief stole the ancient honor blade of Chorrol from out of this castle. Why?
Well, I don't know, but I have it here for you.
This is incredible. I never thought to see this sword again. How did you... Never mind. One should not look a gift horse in the mouth. Please accept my thanks on behalf of the people of Chorrol for restoring this sword and the honor of our city. As a token of our gratitude, I bestow upon you a symbol of honor and heroism, the escutcheon of Chorrol. You've done a great service to Chorrol, and you should be proud.
Alright, so we lose the sword. We get the escutcheon of Chorrol, which looks like a shield. See, our shield has 13. This one has 13. It's same weight. It's worth a lot more, and it has bonus effects on it, so I think it is more worth using that. Plus, I mean, as you can tell, it's an ebony shield. So we might as well use that to go with our armor and stuff. Anyways, now all we gotta do is return to Weatherly and let the Germain brothers know what happened. Even though they weren't involved in this quest at all up to this point. Let's see. They're around the back here. There he is.
You have something to tell me about my father?
I don't know how you could have guessed that. I haven't talked to you once about this, but okay.
I'm at a loss for words. Already I've heard that the honor blade rests again in Castle Chorrol, and the escutcheon of Chorrol you have is all the proof I need. My father had told us that he had hidden something away for us, something to provide for our future, but I never imagined it was this. I'm sorry you had to be tasked to right this wrong that my father was responsible for. Once again, you've stuck your neck out for us. Maybe in the past my family was notorious, but never let it be said that the current Germains don't pay their dues. I'd like you to have this keepsake. My father gave it to me when I was but a lad. I think you should have it. Thanks again, my friend. You are always welcome in our home.
There we go. We get 4 grand soul gems, which is pretty nice. Honestly, you might want to keep those around, because one of the Mages Guild quests, I think, wants you to get 5 of those, which is a good bit. Kind of hard to find if you don't know where to look for them. But that is a good quest to get those. Now we're going to go ahead and fast travel back to Cheydinhal. We're probably going to go ahead and end it here. Next time, we're going to jump into some of the side quests here. We have that Corrupt Guard quest here, Corruption and Conscious, and then we have the one involving the Painter that I also want to do. That's going to be next time. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.